Hi, this is Krista Schrader, and I'm going to talk to you about Kahoots, which is something a lot of you have used already, but it is my first time. I've seen it a couple of times in the classroom, but it is my first time working with Kahoots. I liked it because it supported the two standards that I saw under educational leadership. Was here on 3D. It talks about you need to meet diverse learners using technology, and Kahoots is a digital tool that is in a game format, and so it's going to meet students at a different place than different assessments can. And then 3E, as I was just mentioning assessments, this digital tool can be used for assessments and to track student progress. So in Kahoot, it's really easy to set up your account. You can add your Bitmoji, which is a new feature they've added because of so much virtual learning. They wanted a way for teachers and students to have kind of a more personal connection, and so they brought in the Bitmoji, which I guess is the solution for all of our problems in life. So when you want to create a Kahoot, like I did, fourth grade, we have to learn states and capitals. The students have to learn those. And so I thought a Kahoot would be a great way for them, as they learn it in one fashion in the classroom. Kahoot would be a great way to kind of engage them and assess them and have them practice through a game format. So it's easy. You come over to create. You can either use these templates. So a couple of templates, I didn't, for my Kahoot, I did not use a template, but there were a couple of the ones in here that would be really useful. At the beginning of the year, I'll probably use this. I'll talk to them about who I am and start building those relationships, and then have a fun game at the end of the week to see how well they know the teacher. My thought too with this get to know your teacher is you can edit this and create it for a student of the week, and so it could be a different way to get the students within your classroom to engage and get to know each other. So have them learn about a student through the week and then do a assessment at the end and see how well they know that student. This one is a great one for checking on assessments, like how much have they learned about what you've taught. This is they have slides already listed for you in multiple choice format and true and false format. And the third option that I liked was this new topics one, because it gives you a way to assess prior knowledge. So it starts with a very simple question, and then kind of has you gain some data on what they already know about a topic, say like fractions or something. And then it also throws in questions within this template of like reiterating things that have been learned within the Kahoot. But to create one, you go into create, and it's very simple. You type in the question that you want. So like here I would type in, what is the capital of Kansas? And then you can put your 4 answers. And you can see that here you can mark that this is the correct one, and then you put 4 false ones. And then what I did for this particular Kahoot was just to hit duplicate, and it'll pop up the next slide. Will look just the same, so they are very coherent with each other. And then let's see, just one sec. So my states and capitals Kahoot that I created is here, and when you click on it, then you go to play. I'm going to teach it. I'm going to use the classic just one-on-one form, and at this point you're now creating a code that all of the students will get onto their Chromebooks, and they go to kahootit.com and they enter this code, and then they'll be put into this particular game to play. And this is where they add the Bitmojis. It's kind of at the beginning just to sort of add a little personal touch, I guess. So then you would start this, once you got all your players in, you would start the game over here. Then another feature I wanted to show you, once the students have played the Kahoot, you can come to this tab, Reports. You can click on it, and then you can see how is your class doing, And in particular, how is this student doing? So I loved this. I think this is a great individual student assessment to see how are they doing, which ones do they continue to get wrong, and then you could either have them do flashcards as reinforcement to get these incorrect ones right, or have them continue to play the Kahoot, whatever fashion you wanted to do from there. But this digital tool seemed really easy to use, and it seemed like what I've seen with students is it's incredibly engaging. They love playing Kahoot. They go nuts at it, especially if you break them into teams. And I like that there's the assessment part of it where you can look at you can assess a student individually through this tool. Thank you.